6ix9ine is one of the highest earning rappers in the music industry. You won't believe these crazy expensive items that 6ix9ine owns after his hit song TROLLZ. Now make sure you watch this video until the end to witness all of the millions that he spent. Leave a quick like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Number 10, Tekashi 6ix9ine had a custom-made piece made for him after his music video Gooba. Now this piece is a shark custom logo which costed him an estimated $700,000 just for the piece. It also came with a $2 million fat Cuban link chain, which is also allegedly one of the biggest and most diamond out Cuban link chains ever created in the world. Now 6ix9ine knew with him coming out of lockup, he would have to make sure that his money was right, jewelry was right, and his mental head was right as well, which he did perfectly with buying this $2.5 million chain set. Absolutely insane. Getting in at the number 9 spot, we have the My Little Pony chain. Now when the famous rapper was released from the New York jail on July 13th, he announced to his fans that one of his first activities after being released would simply just be a haircut. But there was a big reason for this. Now what his fans were not expecting was for some of his rainbow colored hair to become the main of his infamous My Little Pony piece. Now Tekashi talks about his piece saying this, and I quote, "We got a new piece. Never been done before. My Little Pony with actual human hair. We did it again." Now according to his Instagram page, this massive piece cost him a whopping $750,000. However, some of his fans dug deeper into the research behind the chain and have actually gained suspicious about the rapper that he may be lying about the cost of the chain. Nonetheless, $750,000 or not, I'm sure it's pretty safe to assume that the chain definitely costed him a tremendous amount of money. Now the chain features a full diamond piece of his own custom hair on top, which was custom made by his jeweler by request. Something that has never been done before, and it's actually very unique. Now make sure you continue watching because the list only gets crazier from here. Number 8, the Rolls-Royce Ghost. Now 6ix9ine took to social media and even some of his music videos to show off his brand new Rolls-Royce Ghost, which costed him an estimated $400,000. Now the car has extreme luxurious features, as you can imagine, for that price tag. Here's just some of the aspects which makes the car so expensive. Now the car has a twin turbo 6.6 liter V12. It's good for 563 horsepower, and it's also paired to a satellite-aided gearbox which uses GPS data to read the roadscape in front of the car, and it basically will anticipate your driving needs, and it'll even shift your transmission accordingly. Now with the interior also being nothing more than luxurious, as it has comfortable leather seating and beautiful wood veneers. Pretty safe to say, Tekashi 6ix9ine made this car probably one of the nicest cars in the world, and it's obviously because of him. Now getting into the number 7 spot on our list, we have his grills. Now everybody who knows Tekashi 6ix9ine knows about his matching rainbow grills for his matching rainbow hair. However, I'm sure fans will be shocked to know that these grills actually costed the rapper over $50,000. Now the teeth, however, were artificially made. It's said that the new rainbow piece is actually made from a 14 karat white gold. The amazing new rainbow grill, which features different colored enamel, which was applied and crafted by the celebrity jeweler Jimmy Boy, which is a very well-known jeweler who makes millions upon millions of dollars just by creating custom jewelry for many rappers in the music industry. Now getting into number 6, we have the Jigsaw chain. Now, in celebration of his debut project titled Day 69, Tekashi copped out an iced out chain which featured the head of the Jigsaw character from the popular movie Saw. Now, this piece, again, being from the celebrity jeweler Jimmy Boy, actually had an alleged cost of over $300,000. Now, the chain itself being made of the purest diamond, and this piece in particular, which matches the Jigsaw tattoo that the rapper has on his cheek on his face, Jimmy Boy himself actually got curious on how 6ix9ine would be able to even afford all of these chains, to which he simply replied that this time in LA made sure he got paid all in cash. Now, along with the chain being a celebration for Tekashi, Jimmy Boy shared a post to his social media with a message about how his latest creation was a win for all Southern jewelers who've gotten criticism in the past for their work. So this is for everyone a massive win. Now, jumping into the number 5 spot, we have the Lamborghini Huracan Spyder. Yet another extremely expensive car that Tekashi 6ix9ine owns. This Lambo costed him over $250,000. Tekashi took this car around on weekends and actually used it as a way to show off his success. He was definitely seen driving this car a lot more than his Rolls-Royce that we mentioned earlier, but nonetheless the Rolls-Royce is still one of the most expensive cars he owns. Now, on the Lamborghini website, it states that this Huracan Spyder is the perfect fusion of technology, and it's designed with crisp, streamlined designs to cut through the air and drive really fast. Now, this car itself is enticing to look at and also has a powerful V10 engine. This car also features full LED lighting system and the 12.3 FTF instrumental panel. Now, not only did 6ix9ine spend an enormous amount of money on the car, but he also went out of his way to get a very powerful engine, some new insane wheel and new paint job. The car itself could actually be worth more than the estimated $250,000, but it wasn't released on the official price. Now, I left the last 5 things on this list as they are the best ones, so I encourage you to keep watching. Getting in at number 5, we have the Rainbow Spinner and 69 ring. Now, in an Instagram post, 6ix9ine shows off his 2 rings that again were made by Jimmy. 6ix9ine reached out to Jimmy to say this, and I quote, "Yo, my man Jimmy, can you do it again?" Now, Jimmy came up with one ring being an iced out encrusted 69 in the middle, while the other ring is also an iced out but features a rainbow across it, matching his hair and his rainbow grill. Now, these rings actually have movable pieces that allow parts to spin when you flick or move them. Tekashi shows this off in a video on social media with the famous jeweler Jimmy Boy. There's about 15 carats of diamonds on both, as well as a 14 karat gold. Now, the famous rapper has spent a whopping $300,000 total for both of these unique rings, and I think it's pretty clear to say that Tekashi seems to have a real addiction to buying jewelry. Getting in at number 4, we have Tekashi's Rolex watch. Now, 6ix9ine has multiple watches, however, one to know in particular is the diamond Rolex that he's always flexing on Instagram Live. This costs around a whopping $100,000. Getting in at number 3, we have Tekashi 6ix9ine's official diamond suit. Now, Tekashi wanted to take dressing up to a whole new level, which is why he spent over $300,000 on a diamond encrusted suit. Now, getting in at the number 2 spot, we have obviously 6ix9ine's tattoos. Now, 6ix9ine is covered from head to toe in tattoos. These are ranging from his iconic 69 tattoo on his forehead to writings that represent meanings. However, tattoos do come at a cost. With the amount of ink on his body, I think it's pretty fair to say that his fans will be shocked to hear that 6ix9ine has spent over $75,000 on tattoos alone. Getting in at the first and last thing on our list, we have the famous 6ix9ine chain. Now, the one and only signature 6ix9ine chain was extremely expensive, And what makes it even more crazy is the fact that Tekashi paid $150,000 in cash for this piece. Just like his 2 rings, the 6ix9ine chain spins and is encrusted with the purest diamonds and gold to make it even more iced out. Now anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Has been District Trending, and I'm out. Peace.